Okay, y'all, in this video we're going to be talking about how to use the staff tool, which is this treble clef with the staff lines tool over here, to display and to get rid of certain elements in the score. Now I have some notes in the score already for both the right hand and the left hand. And how we're going to do this is we have our notes, then we're going to double click the measure that we want, or the measures that we want to make the staff change to, or the items to display. Where we want to work on, we want to click the measure or measures in which we want to insert or delete certain items to display. So what we're going to do is I'm going to uncheck staff lines, see what happens. You could also undo the clefs, because a lot of introductory music doesn't have the clefs yet until a certain point. Depends on what method book people use. But I'm going to go ahead and uncheck those. See? So what it did was it got rid of the measure, and it got the staff lines going horizontally, and it got rid of the clef, treble clef. We're going to do the same thing to the bass clef down here. Look. You're going to select your items, go down here to staff tool and click it, and you're going to go to items to display, clef, we're going to uncheck, and then we're going to uncheck not bar lines, but we're going to uncheck staff lines, and then click. Okay, so now you have the bars. You've got the bar lines, you've got the time signature, and you have the notes. If you wanted to get rid of more, you can just double click, make sure the staff tool's selected, and double click the measures that you want to select again. And let's say I want to get rid of rests. There we go. Rests are gone, or should be gone. If we want to get rid of bar lines, let's select this whole thing and make sure your staff tool is still selected, and we're going to go get rid of, under items to display, bar lines. We're also going to get rid of time signatures. Alright, so we got rid of that. Sometimes it doesn't do it all the way in unless you really select one hand at a time. Finale 26, I usually have somewhat of a problem with this. But we're going to go through, deselect the bar lines, deselect or uncheck time signature, and it should give us that thing. If you wanted to, you could actually select this measure only. Make sure your staff tool again is selected, and you can actually get rid of rests wherever they are. Rests. placeholder rests. And try that with the left hand. I'm not sure if it worked. And we could, oh, and also staff attributes under behaviors. Display rest and empty measures. Get rid of the empty rest. Uncheck that. Then it should get rid of all of these. So now what you'll have to do is go to the right hand to do the same thing. Don't display empty rest at empty measures. Just display the bars. Just display this. Okay? So now what you should have are just the notes with a little space where the bar line would be, and that would be it. And if you wanted to bring back, because these are actually still measures if you click on them. So let's say we want to bring back bar lines. That's alright, bring them back. Same with bass clef. If we want to just have bar lines with the rhythm and no staff lines, so we can do that. Check bar lines under the staff tool. There you go. They're back. Alright. This is good for if you are wanting to do some sort of rhythm exercise for beginners, or if you want to do some beginning piano exercises before they start reading the notes on the staff. Another thing you can do with this is go to page layout, click the little page, double page at the bottom, and click page layout in the menu and go to resize the system. You can resize it to like 140 or something, have it big note version. Alright, so you have big note version, and then you can go like this. You can actually go to, what is that tool? Not graphics. TG tools or something like that. There has to be like a TG plugins or TG tools. Favorite plugins? No. Oh, also, you can also go to, you can control click. Let's say you can, oh crap, it's not going to let me do it. Control click right here, and you could choose the different shaped notes. You can choose like 21 alpha notes and solfege, or you can do alpha notes and the note names. I'm going to click those, and I'm going to do it for every single one of these. Let's do click and control click. Let's do alpha note names. That way they're all labeled so the students can see the notes, or they can see what the note names are without actually having to read staff lines yet. So if you wanted to do a template like this, this is the perfect way to how to do it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments or the Q&A, and I will see you in the next session.